Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Oh, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we go. Another draw preview. You know what time it is. It means it's Sunday night, obviously. We're here again after a, tumultuous week of tennis and some amazing victories from none other than Felix Auger-Aliassime. He won his first ATP title early on today. Well done to him. I was super ecstatic for that. Will there be some more surprises this week?
Well, let's wait and see. We're going to be doing our brackets for these three events at the top. Delray Beach, Dubai and Marseille. Make sure to enter yours as well. If you haven't already, download the tennis app, TNNS, on Apple or Android, and you can enter your brackets for free and compete with me and Ben. It's great to be doing a podcast, though, and actually talking to people live. I know we've been doing a lot of these sort of GTL news segments. Hopefully you've been enjoying them. It's something we're going to be sort of mixing up. We'll be doing some news, we'll be doing some podcasts, doing some draw previews and watch-alongs, and just a variety of different content. So there's something for everyone. Shout out to Gene in the chat. We've got Justin in as well saying, let's go. And Gene saying, I've got the Sinner emote next to my name. Wow, yeah. For those members who have been here now over a month since we launched it, you're now moving up. So you had Musetti, you now get Sinner. I'm not sure who's next is. I'll have to check, but it just keeps progressing. I think I'll wait and see who the final stage is.
Yeah, I think I've sort of done it based upon like sort of tour level experience, that type of thing. So the amount of time that they've been on tour, that type of thing, and the greater the player, like you go up based upon that. So the next one's going to be quite interesting. I don't know how people are going to judge it, but I think the next one's a really good one though. So make sure you stay in as a member, because the next one, I think everyone's going to want that face next to their name. So just to give you a little insight.
Yeah. Before we get into the brackets, let's have a little look briefly about the events, what's just happened. We're not going to talk about the matches at all because we're going to be doing a podcast. Not tomorrow because it's Valentine's Day, but most likely the day after. Ben's been telling me all of his extravagant plans for his girlfriend. Now he's going to wine and dine her and have just the most special day ever. So we have to keep that clear on the calendar.
Yep.
So I'm not going to talk about my Valentine's Day plans because Ben, he ripped them to shreds the other day. he just ripped them to shreds. But the less we talk about Valentine's, the better. We won't be able to do a podcast. That's what I'm saying. But we will be back Tuesday. To do a podcast where we'll do a roundup, maybe sort of Felix in the title, discuss all of the events and obviously the bracket winners, because we do have one final happening right now as we speak. Casper Ruud versus Diego Schwartzman. The final, I think I called. I think a lot of people would have called. They're the two favourites. Let's see how they get on in that. Looking here though, ATP. Ben's finally got some on the board. We've added in our places there, so the lower the number, the better, because that is where we finished in the GTL league. And as you can see, I think this is the women's. You want to go to the women's first?
Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to.
Because we could do the women's way there because there's only one. It's just St. Petersburg. So St. Petersburg, I beat Ben.
Yeah, sadly.
We've not even put the GTL winners in yet. Apologies.
Not yet. Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. Don't you worry. Well, we can do it during this. If you want to find out now, I'll add it in right now, mate.
No, we'll do it in a bit. I'll just go to the ATP.
All right. Okay. Over to the ATP side. Here we go. Yeah, that St. Petersburg one. I wanted to say, obviously, Sakari, the one that we had going out for quite early, got all the way to the final.
I know.
It was a bad day of finals for the Greeks today.
Yeah.
Both losing, and, well, Tsitsipas's one wasn't even competitive, really. He didn't seem interested. But Sakari, yet again, losing from a winning position, 5-2 up in the final set, and lost 5 games in a row to lose the whole tournament there. Sad is the one word.
We've got Gene wishing us happy early Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys as well. Of course, we do love the GTL fam. So happy Valentine's Day to you all.
That's what I
And
mean. It's in our name. Game to love.
yeah,
There's a lot of love. If it's Valentine's Day, this is the tennis channel to be a part of, because the GTL family, it's all about the love.
we was thinking of doing a GTL special on Valentine's Day in the evening with like a little dating show. Everyone in the live chat can all sort of get their chat up lines. We'll get John Silk in, give him some chat up lines as well. But we decided to not go for that idea and stick purely to the tennis. And on these other events, Ben has finally got on the board in the men's. Let's be honest. He beat me in Cordoba. He beat me in Dallas. And I'm going to say like this. He beat me. It wasn't really much of a win-in. We got the same score. He just got a few more picks than me. And
two more, right.
I awarded it to him.
I needed
and
it.
Rotterdam, he beat me as well because he had Felix win him.
You might rescind that if we get to the end of the year and I'm one ahead or something. Come back and we'll sort of strike that one off just because it was a draw. We were level on points. So it must mean I got a couple of earlier rounds right and you got a latter round one right.
Yeah, Gene there just mentioning Annette Contavit has just won an event. When are we getting the emote? I'll add that after the show, Gene, just for you, mate. We'll get a Contavit emote out there. And if you want to join the membership and have some emotes in the live chat, make sure to hit the button in the description and you can be a member and support Game to Love and get some cool emotes and we'll love you forever.
Yeah, this one from Patrick just joining us saying, appreciate you both so much. Become so familiar these past few months. Ben and JG, you're the best. Be my Valentine? Why not? We'll be all of your Valentines. We can't pick between all of you.
Yeah, well, Ben's going to write out some cards to you. Handcrafted and send them out to all of your addresses. Don't worry.
I think Rafa's your Valentine, isn't he?
Every year.
I wrote a song for him. You've sent him a few cards, I'm sure. Hopefully they make it his way.
Well, he's not answered any of them. But let's get started. The one we're going to begin with is the biggest one, and it's going to be the women's. Yes. It's a WTA 1000 event. It never used to be. And if you're looking at the previous winners, I think it shows that because you can see it was a Premier tournament. Or no, I'm not sure if Premier was a 1000. They've changed the name. I'm not sure the ins and outs, but I know prior when it was a Premier 5 tournament, that means it wasn't. Let's not get into the points. Right now, it definitely is it's definitely a WTA 1000 now. Yes. And Garbiñe Muguruza won it last year, beating Krejcikova in the final. Was this the final when there was a bit of beef between the two as well? I know we saw some.
It wasn't the beef.
It was the Australian Open, wasn't it? Where no, not the Australian. Was it the US Open?
US Open that they had the beef later in the year. Yeah. So if they meet again, well, Garbiñe seems to be getting the better of her, I think now. So maybe she's quashed it a little bit, but I don't know. John was trying to sort of stoke the fire a little bit more with Krejcikova after the Australian Open. Jury's still out for me. I'll wait and see if she pulls any more, I'd say, little tactics of medical timeouts. I'm not convinced yet that it's part of her ethos. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, Barbara.
Yeah, so you've got Svitolina. She's won it twice. Bencic has won it before. Halep. Sarah Rani, the greatest server of all time. Yeah. You've got a bait. Look at that. Against another Barbara. 6-love, 6-2.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
That's pretty mad.
Yeah, and Kay's saying it's a 500 now. No, it's definitely in 1000 now. I've just checked.
Yeah.
Like that. But yeah, let's get started with it. Opening up the bracket, we've got Sabalenka as the number 1 seed. And Krejcikova as the number 2 seed, right at the bottom. The qualifiers, I believe, they're still going on. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think they've been finalised.
All right. Well, tell us who's in your players of note, let's say.
Okay. Well, I'll have to get this up. Right. In the meantime, let people know how they can join. Because we've got quite a few members now. We've got over 600. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I mean, fantastic. Yeah, you can join the membership on YouTube by hitting the join underneath this video, or you can join the tennis app, which is TNNS. It's on iOS, it's on Android.
We're the biggest league in there. So Game to Love is the biggest league. We're trying to get to 1000. I think that'll be quite cool. And the qualifiers we've got the matches tomorrow morning, UK time. We've got Harriet Dart-Kostyuk. We've got Vondrasova in there. Teichmann, we know we've got a great button for Tomjanovic, potentially. And I'm not going to give any of the others any time. unfortunately, because they're not the best. I'm not giving Pringle a time in the sun.
Pringle.
So yeah, that's the
what a
qualifiers. We
shame.
don't know who they are, so we're gonna have to go blind with these picks.
Yes. Right,
And I'm just
let me
looking
share
here,
that.
Ben. I know
Yeah.
we were saying Danielle Collins Muguruza as the big first round matchup. Danielle Collins has pulled out of the event. So I'm not sure if it's been updated on here yet, but Carolina Garcia has replaced, or Caroline Garcia.
I like the first version. Can you say it again?
No. Well, we've got Kay said it's 500 this year. It alternates with Doha.
What?
Listen, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let us
I'm
know.
confused.
I'm pretty sure it was 1,000, so that's new to me. I know
Wow.
we're doing the podcast. We should know this, but I generally did think it was. So fair
is it?
enough. If you're right, you're right.
WTA Dubai 2022. Right, well.
Yeah, it's definitely everyone's saying it's 500, so we're going to listen to you guys.
Alright.
It is a 500, and Doha's 1,000. Apologies for that misinformation. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
But
it
right
is. It
now,
has got it written on
Sabalenka here,
the-
she doesn't actually say any qualifiers, like any spaces for qualifiers. I'm not sure.
This must
I'm
be a
assuming this
buy.
would be a spot where no, mate. Where's the qualifiers falling then?
Is there any other? I haven't
No, they're
looked
all
down
empty.
before.
So this could
Okay.
be a qualifier spot. I'm going to be picking Sabalenka though.
Yeah. I'll go Sabalenka as well. Next one, tougher though. We know that Petra Kvitova didn't really have a great matchup. She got battered, didn't she, in the last tournament? I think she lost in straight sets. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head who she lost to though. Can't
Who?
think.
Camilla Giorgi?
No, Kvitova. I think she
remember.
lost quite convincingly.
I'm picking her though. I'm picking her to beat Giorgi. Giorgi let me down in the last event. I had her beaten Sakari. Didn't happen. So I'm not going
She
with
went
it
out
again.
to Alexandrova. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to still believe in Georgie. I'm going to go her to knock out Kvitova. I wasn't convinced by Kvitova. It's just a Begu straight sets 6-4 6-love. That was it. Got
Yeah,
bagel.
Sean there saying it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, thanks, Sean. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. I just had to pull up her last result because I thought I was so shocked. And I've
We
been
got
giving.
Gene in saying Georgie's won 2 meetings in a row with Kvitova.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even know that. So that bolsters it a little bit. But what do I know? I'm probably just putting a curse on Georgie yet again. She'll probably be watching this and message me later to go change my picks to help her.
She's definitely not messaging you later, Ben, especially with Valentine's Day around the corner. Don't get your hopes up. Next up, Sophia Kenin, Ben's world #1 in 2021. Can she beat Ostapenko? That's always going to be our intro from now on out. I'm going Ostapenko. Ben's #1 going out.
What do you mean it's my #1? You can't.
She was last year. You're #1.
All right, last year. She's 95th in the world now. Oh dear. I'm going to have her going out as well. Go on, get out of here, Kenin.
Iga versus Kasatkina. I'm going to go Iga.
Iga. She's going to beat you. Is she going to beat Kasatkina? I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to have Paula Badoza winning that one.
Yeah, I think
I'll go Halep to beat Riss. Some of these pick themselves, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I would go with the same.
I'm going to go Coco Gauff to beat Pegula.
That one you've gone in very confidently on.
Well, Pegula had a good Australian Open.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to go the other way.
Quarters.
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go Pegula to knock out Gauff here.
Okay. I'll have Ons Jabeur beating Zvonareva.
Is Ons Jabeur back? Is she healthy? Do we know?
I'm just not that impressed by Zvonareva. Doesn't fill me with much confidence. I think Ons Jabeur will be all right. The thing with Ons Jabeur, we're not sure what conditions she's in right now. I'm not sure she's going to have the best of runs, but does like playing out in the sort of the Middle East. I remember she always does very well out here.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, she does actually. You're right. I'll go with it. Maybe the heat will help.
Yeah, Kay there just sort of bolstering your front, saying Pegula has a winning head-to-head with Coco.
I didn't know that either. So I'm picking all these people who have winning head-to-heads by chance. It looks like.
Jean's confirming Ons is good. She is healthy.
Oh,
Jean's seen her in practice, so he's spoken. It's all good. Kontaveit just winning an event today against Maya Sharif. I'm going to be going Kontaveit.
Yeah, I mean it's a safe one, isn't it? You'd think.
At least Mertens, I'll have her being the qualifier. I'll go Azarenka to beat Kudermetova.
I think she's
I've
probably
been
got
pretty boring so far, I must admit, but I don't know. I'm
I'd-
sticking with my gut on a lot of these.
I went with Kudermetova in the last tournament, lost to Bencic, so I'm not doing it again. I'll go with that. Yeah, Muguruza. So that's a great matchup. So we got.
Oh, Collins hasn't pulled out then, so it's just been moved down the draw.
Oh, okay, amazing. So at least Muguruza doesn't have to
Yeah.
play a final.
I was a bit annoyed that they were playing so early on, so I'm glad that they're not now. I'll just pick Svitolina here.
Collins, Svitolina,
This Begu one, I think I probably would go for the qualifier. So when we get the qualifier, I will be putting them through. I'm not putting Begu through, but for now, for the sake of the bracket, I'll have Begu.
Yeah, I'll have
And then Krejcikova, she got to the final last year.
Yeah.
She played quite well at the Australian Open.
Yeah.
And both of us didn't, I don't know, we just didn't give her much of a fighting chance. But she went quite far. And there was moments, I remember towards the end when we were doing some podcasts, and we was saying she could win this, and you was disrespecting her because you didn't even put her inside your top 10.
I know. She was, I don't know what it is about her, but I just get the feeling that if she plays someone with power, she doesn't have that much power, but she has just great consistency. And I just worry for her. And like you saw, she played Madison Keys, lost in straight sets because Keys was just battering her off the court. If she can easily win any tournament if everybody else, the big power players, don't play well. Right, I'm going to be going back to the top now. Here we go. Sabalenka versus Georgie. Don't think I'm going to be making the same mistake again, unfortunately. Camila, you're going out. Saba through.
Yeah, I'm having Saba through as well. I'm then going to be putting Iga through here against Ostapenko.
Yeah, I think it's safe. We both like a bit of Iga. But those are Halep. Oh, this is where it starts to get a bit tougher, doesn't it?
Now the decisions need to be made. I'm surprised. I'm going to go Simona Halep.
I don't think I can. I think you know why as well. I've got to go
Well,
big.
It doesn't mean you have to pick her every time now. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't mean she doesn't need to lose a game ever again.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Coco
having
Gauff on Jabeur.
I'm gonna
go on Jabeur.
I'm having Pagula to knock out Jabeur here.
Okay.
I think it'd be 3 sets though if Jabeur's fit. Going down. Mertens versus Kontaveit. Kontaveit just played a whole tournament.
These two pick himself for me. I'm going Kontaveit and Muguruza.
I'm actually going to surprise you. I'm actually going to go Mertens because of Kontaveit's recent win. Okay. I think she might be tired. Muguruza, Azarenka, that one now. If we get that one, does anybody know the head-to-head between Muguruza and Azarenka?
I'm sure someone can let us know in the live chat.
I'll find it out like pretty sharpish. Okay, so we got 3-2 to Muguruza in the head-to-head, which is pretty close.
Yeah, it's close.
Last time they played was at the US Open, and that was in 2021, and it was a 3-setter, which Muguruza won. It's as tough as it comes, really. I'm going to go Muguruza just based upon the last match between them.
Oh, look at this as well. Mertens is a 3-1 head-to-head with Kontaveit.
Wow, I've done it again.
All of your, I feel like you've done some research, Ben.
I've literally not at all.
He's acting dumb, everyone. He's been researching all of the stats for the last hour.
I've not had time, mate. I've been too busy prepping flowers and balloons.
Oh, what a soppy.
Don't worry, mate. Get down the garage. It's still open, I think. Get some flowers.
I'm heading out later.
This right.
Gosh.
Anyway, moving down. Danielle Collins versus Svitolina. This one is everyone. Are you going to get caught up in the Danielle Collins hype here?
I'm going Svitolina. She's won this event twice before. She loves it in Dubai. She's going to do well. She's going to win this one.
They call me Mr. Recency Bias for a reason. So I'm going to go Danielle Collins and to meet Krejcikova in the next one.
Yeah, me too. So next round, is this the quarterfinals? It sure is. And we have the same at the top, Sabalenka, Iga. Tough. I'm going to be going Iga. I'm not going to think about it too much. Sabalenka, I don't think she's really sorted out her serving. I saw her posting a video online the other day where she's joking about her serve and she just threw the ball up many times. and it's just a clear issue. Until I see any kind of resolve with the serve, I'm not picking her to win any events, if I'm honest.
I'm going to have her to beat Ego here.
Okay.
I just think that if she does put it together,
yeah.
that's what I mean. It's a bit potluck, isn't it?
Yeah. Badoza, Pegula. I've got Halep, Jabeur. I'm going to shock you. I'm going Halep.
I'm going to go Badoza.
Okay. Halep had a great Australian Open as well. One people were talking about. Kontaveit, Muguruza. They've played a few times towards the back end of the year. Muguruza beat her every time, so I'm going to go the same here again. She's going to beat Kontaveit.
Yeah, Muguruza. She's reigning champ. Muguruza goes through a lot of brackets. Oh no, it's setting up for that matchup again. Oh, crazy.
Danielle Collins, when she played Krajcikova, demolished her. Is it going to happen again? I've got Svitolina Krajcikova. I'm going Krajcikova. I think Sean said in the chat he's got Krajcikova winning the whole thing. There's no real big hitters in the draw. I tend to agree with him a little bit. I'm not sure about the whole big hitters thing. Badoza's there. She's a pretty big hitter.
Yeah,
Iga's a pretty big hitter as well.
Saba.
Kontaveit. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that. But I still think Krajcikova...
torn Sean
apart. Her chances. I really do fancy her chances.
Yeah. I think that I'm going to go with Collins. I'm just going to go big. I think you need to go big on some of these because these are like the bracket deciders, some of these picks. I think a lot of people might have Collins as a one-hit wonder or something and might have her going out. I'm going to take a chance.
Nice one. So semi-finals. My semis, I've got Iga Halep at the top. And I've got Muguruza Krajcikova at the bottom. So we've got very different semi-finals, which is pretty standard on a women's draw. I'm actually going to have Simona Halep go all the way to the final in this event.
Paula Badoza. So that's going to be a real bracket decider for us if we have Halep Badoza. God. And
is that the first match or second?
I think it's the second match. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I know. And then...
Not good.
That's if she gets through. Then Muguruza versus Collins. I'm no guesses. I'm having España final. I'm going to be having the two Spanish ladies going head to head.
I'm going to go Krajcikova.
Wow.
I'm going to have a Krajcikova Simona Halep final. A bit different. Not something I'd usually pick. But I'm just. I feel it. And in terms of winning the whole thing, I'm going to have Krajcikova winning the whole thing. The second seed wins the whole thing. Krajcikova is going to win Dubai.
Does anybody know how Badoza's shoulder is? That's what I want to know because I've sort of thrown her
really
through.
bad. Really bad. I'm telling you now, like terrible. She can't serve. She's going to be doing underarm serves the whole match.
Don't say that. I'm so worried. I'm like putting her through, but she did have that shoulder injury.
Yeah,
and
listen, K. We all know what Ben is by now. We exploited him to another level. We know exactly what he is. He is someone who relies on recent performances. And all of his picks are based off recent performances. He doesn't look into the bigger picture. He doesn't look about, players maybe not, it might be coming into form now, or where do they play well in this venue? Do they like this particular surface? How they're doing in their love life at the moment? Valentine's Day around the corner. Maybe a few of the singletons could be losing. I've done my research. I've looked into who's single, who's not.
Or maybe they've just had an argument on Valentine's Day and they've just literally, it's ruined their whole day. But one of the main things I look at is like the toughness of the actual draw, though. And because I think Muguruza, she's going to have to go past, she could go out to Azarenka. She could go out to Mertens. She could potentially go out to Collins as well.
Who's your winner, Ben?
I think I'm going to go Badoza based upon Muguruza's route only. That's the only reason.
The injured Badoza to win this year's Dubai. Just joking, guys. I don't know if she's injured. Hopefully she's okay. Gene saying boring Ben strikes again. Yes,
how is that boring Ben?
And Ben, who is your dark horse for this event? Mine picks itself. It's going to be Simona Halep.
Muguruza's my dark horse.
And my main pick is going to be Krajcikova.
I'll go Jessica Pegula.
Okay. Pegula is your dark horse. Nice one. Make sure to enter your brackets in, guys. Good luck, of course, in this one. Let us know in the live chat who you have winning. And let's move over to, where do you want to go next?
Let's go Open 13 because I think the Delray one's a little bit lackluster. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so we'll go Open 13 Provence, which is held in Marseille, France. The number 1 seed is going to be Tsitsipas, and the number 2 seed Rublev. So exactly the same as Rotterdam, if I'm not mistaken.
You got that right. Exactly the same.
And
So
previous winners here. Daniel Medvedev won it last year. Tsitsipas won it the year before and the year before that. Hatchanov's won it. Tsonga's won it 3 times. Kyrgios has won it before. Gil Simon, he loves it here. Oh, good old Gil. Felix lost one of the finals here against Tsitsipas. He's obviously avenged that today.
Yeah, true.
Look at the last time they played in the final. Did you talk about that today in the stream?
I spoke about it on the little mini clip. I didn't really speak about it in the stream, no.
And I remember that final last year, the Medvedev-Herbert one, because we covered it on the podcast.
3
Herbert
sets.
played brilliantly that event.
Yeah, the volley in,
Lucky not to win. Yeah, really good at the net. But this year, who do we have in the draw? What qualifiers to begin with?
That's it. I'll let you bring up the qualifiers while I bring up this one. Make sure if you are just joining, jump on the tennis app, TNNS, and then download it on iOS or Android. It is a fantasy button at the bottom. Browse the leagues, search for Game to Love. It's not hard to find. It's the one with the most people in it. So just make sure you find that.
So qualifiers we need to wait for tomorrow. We've got Mahak, Onabaldi, Kukushkin, Huesler, Damidsma, Bergs, Safulin, Lens. So
some interesting
Thomas Mahak's the one you need to really watch, and Zizou Bergs. But apart from that, I'm not that impressed.
I'd agree with
let's
that.
get started. Tsitsipas with the bye. I think he beats the bye.
Dubai.
With the bye, he beats the bye. So Hugo Gaston, Moutet, first matchup. Moutet.
Battle of the Frenchies. Yeah, I think Moutet, he's been better form. But I haven't seen anything from Gaston this year.
Yeah, me too.
It's in France though.
I'll put the first qualifier through.
Yeah, I'll go with the second one. Okay, we moved down. I have to wait to see who that is.
I'll have Poprin.
Same.
Felix with the bye.
Yeah.
Tsonga Simon. I love this. They've both won this event before. They've both got wild cards. They're both in France. Which way do you go? I go for Tsonga. I thought he played well against Hurkacz. Unlucky not to take a set. Just doesn't have enough consistency in the match. I did watch it. It's a good match. And Tsonga's all right, man. He's okay, but he can't move as well. He's nowhere near the same player. But I still think he may have enough for Simon.
This is going to be like a Del Potro pick for me. One of my favorite ever players, Tsonga. So I'm just doing it based on that. Sorry, Gilles Simon, you're not as high up on the list.
Travaglia, Henry Laxinen. I'm going to go Laxinen.
I'm actually going to go Travaglia on that one. Sorry, Henry.
Gombos, Ivashka.
Ooh, 2 of your faves going head to head.
This is tough.
Really
These are 2 of my favourites. I don't know who to choose. I'm going to go Ilya Ivashka.
I'm going the Gomb.
Talking of Gombos, Skatov was in action today, and he was qualifying
for what?
For a challenger.
Oh, did he win?
He was going through the qualifying for a challenger. I don't know. I should probably check. Did Skatov win today?
That should be a new Twitter account.
No, he lost. Timothy Skatov. He lost to Benjamin Hassan.
Top player Hassan.
7-6, 6-3. I don't know what, mate. He's terrible.
Is
it not good?
Is it bad that the only reason I remember Benjamin Hassan is because he was when they brought tennis back, he was one of the only players to play in a mask on the court. Do you remember?
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You just reminded me.
That's the only reason that his name sticks out above everybody.
We've got Bob out there saying Skatov just lost to number 350 in the world.
Poor old Skatov. I mean, he's still young, still learning the game, still plying his trade.
Terrible. I can't wait for Ben's Roland Garros qualifiers to watch. We're going to be doing them from the qualifying courts, hopefully.
Yeah. Skatov, be there. I'll be in his corner cheering him on. Come on, Timothy.
Onzi, or Camille? I'm going Bonzi.
Yeah, in France, Bonds.
Herbert loved the event last year. It'd be rude not to pick him.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll pick Rune to beat the qualifier as well.
I'll be doing the same. Move down.
Aslan, easy. Bye. Love that.
Yeah.
Talon Greek Sport, Lucas Pule. Pule's
going.
got to the final, I think, about 3 times in this event. He likes it. He's just, I don't know what's happened to him, mate.
Look at Greek.
He's another really good player who's just completely fallen off. Like, his
Yeah.
career's done, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be going Greek Sport.
Look at him, 6th seed Greek boy. He's loving it, mate.
Deserves it. Class.
What a legend. Oh, this one's a horrible one to try and pick. Albot versus Novak. I don't think I'm going to go Albot.
I think I'm going Albot as well.
Don't know what it's based on, but I'm just going for it.
Gasquet, Ymer. I'm going to go Gasquet, Ema.
Recency bias, maybe. But Gasquet did well recently as well. I know, they actually played recently. They played in the last tournament. Ema beat him. I'm going to go
What was the
Ema
score?
again. 2-1, so pretty close.
What was the score of the sets?
6-1 in the final set, but there was a tie break in there in the second that Gasquet won. 7-5.
Okay,
6-7.
I'm going to go Ema. I've changed my mind.
Oh, he's been changed. He's been turned the tables.
And then Rublev with the bye.
Yeah, Rublev. He knows what he's up to. Back to the top. Stefanos Tsitsipas versus Corentin.
Actually, I'm not doing that. I don't like it when you do that. I'm gonna be angry if Gasquet wins now, so I just have to do it.
Oh, he's gone back.
Yeah, I've gone back. I've gone back.
Wow. We're gonna rewind this clip.
Tsitsipas Mutet. I'll have Tsitsipas. Poprin versus the qualifier. Depends who this qualifier is, but probably Poprin.
Yeah, I'll go Poprin as well. This top section's not really that stacked, is it?
No, it's not that. It's quite easy to pick as well. Felix, I'll be shocked if he doesn't win that.
I think he's going to win a few in a row through tournaments.
Yeah. Henry Laxton and Vashka, I'll probably have to go Vashka.
I'm going to be going Travaglia here against Gombos.
Bonzi, Herbert. I'm going to go Bonzi.
I'm going to go Herbert.
Holger Rune, Karatsev. I'll go Karatsev.
Aslan. Yeah.
I'm going to go Talon Greek Spore.
I'll tell you what, Karatsev needs to buck his ideas up and stop failing to serve matches out because he's bugging the hell out of me.
And then Rublev to beat Gasquet.
Rublev to beat Ema on my side. Sort of picks itself a bit, this draw. It's a little bit
does, yeah.
pale. Not the biggest fan of
Well, this is where
one.
some decisions need to start being made, mate. It's quarter-final time. I'll have Tsitsipas win the first one.
Yeah.
Maybe the next round decision is going to be made. Not now.
Yeah.
Felix.
Yeah.
Aslan.
Yeah. Actually, no, yeah, I'll go with it.
Greeks for Rublev.
It's got to be in it. I
I don't know.
see it.
I might go
Yeah.
Greek sport. I'm going to go
No,
Greek
I'm
sport.
I'm not.
Rublev, where did he lose to in the last match?
Felix.
Yeah, but just
It was a set up. Lost
yeah,
in 3.
don't fancy him.
Reigning champion of Rotterdam, wasn't he?
Rublev's out.
All right, fair enough. Greek.
So repeat of the final: Tsitsipas, Felix.
Yep, at the top.
I'm going to go Tsitsipas. He's going to beat him this time.
I'm going to go Felix. I'm going to go beats him again. He's just on a run. Felix, he's unstoppable now. He's literally after that defeat to Medvedev, he's just like on a rampage.
Okay.
Not
Karatsev,
again. How do these two keep getting
I've got
into...
Karatsev Greek Spore. I'm going Aslan.
I'm going Rublev again. Sorry, Aslan.
Boring Ben. Number 2 seed making the final.
Who's you got at the top?
Tsitsipas.
Oh, okay. Number 1 seed. He's not in my final. Number
Karatsev.
1.
What number's Karatsev?
4.
4. There we go. So you add mine together, it's 5. You add yours together, it's 5.
Why are you adding them together? I'm just looking at the finals.
We are the finals.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at the players who are in there. It's not 1 and 2. It's 3 and 2. Now, who have you got winning it? Let's just hear that first, and then we'll go with who's more boring.
Aslan
Cool.
Karatsev.
Oh, okay, awesome. I'm going Felix to win again.
Going Aslan Karatsev to win the whole event.
Cool.
Call me crazy. He's going to do it this time. Tsitsipas is going to lose another final.
If you win with Aslan again, I'm going to be so mad because you won when you won the last tournament.
Yeah,
I swear.
and I feel
bugging the
not
hell
many
out of
people
me.
are going to be picking Aslan right now.
bugging
I think
the hell out of me.
people are a bit low on morale with Aslan Karatsev right now, especially after that last event. All of his mega fans are just in the dirt. They're just empty. And I'm picking him to win, and he's going to win. And I'm going to be very joyous when it happens. I'm going to win the bracket.
You're going to lap up all of the Aslan joy, and you're going to steal it all from us true Aslan fans.
I'm a true Aslan fan, Ben.
I don't know.
We've got George in. How we doing, George? One of our patrons.
How you doing, buddy?
Saying, how's it going? Yeah, very well. We're having a great weekend. Hope you are too.
Yes, buddy.
And Dark Horse, Ben?
Yeah, let's have a quick look. Herbert. Last year's finalist. I was considering putting him through instead of Aslan, if I'm honest. But
who can I have?
You can have not many.
There's none. I don't have a dark horse.
Ema. No, you knocked him out. Yeah, Gasquet. There you go.
Yeah, Gasquet is a dark horse.
There we go.
In France.
Or Tsonga.
Gasquet.
All right.
I like that one.
Okay.
Perfect. So that summarizes that event. Let us know in the live chat who you have winning it. Gene saying maybe Aslan will win again.
Yeah,
of course, he did win this last year. You've got to remember, I won this bracket last year.
Who won it?
This was the bracket I won.
Medvedev won it last year.
Oh no, sorry, not Marseille. I'm thinking of Dubai because we just did Dubai. Sorry, I'm very tired today. I won Dubai last year, and he won Dubai last year, but that's not happening yet. That's next week.
Anyway, on to the next one. Yeah, I've got a dinner to
talk about this because this is how we started the year.
Yeah, Delray Beach. Well, Hubie Hurkacz, wasn't it? I remember that one. We covered that match and we thought, can Korda do it? No, he can't. And I remember the one before because that was when the podcast actually started, and it was the little versus large matchup, which was Opelka versus Yoshi. We saw them at the net, and it was quite a funny scene because Opelka's 6'11", and I think Yoshi's 5'4", something like that, 5'5". But yeah, one of the shortest people on the tour versus the tallest on the tour. Good to look down here, though. The Americans seem to do all right here. Francis TFO, Jack Sock in there, Sam Querrey. Who else have we got? Golbis keeps making his name into the circles.
He's a serious player. Do not disrespect Golbis.
And there's the man.
He's great.
The tower.
El Potro. So sad. But yeah, let's not keep going too far back. Just talking of America right now, there is an event going on. We're into a tie break as we speak. Opelka Brooksby, 12-21's asking, can he break the record 30-28? I'll give you an update on that. It currently is Opelka 4-2 up in the tie break, so he's winning that tie break.
How many tie breaks does that guy have? It's just beyond ridiculous.
Number 1 seed of this event, Cam Norrie. And the second seed is Riley Opelka. That man there, he's in this event as well. He's going to be playing Delray. He loves it down in Delray. And you got the way he's playing right now, you'd fancy him.
Yeah,
so some qualifiers. I know we've got one of the qualifiers, Liam Brody. I don't know if he's playing. I think he was playing right now.
Really?
Trying to get back to the right day.
No, as you do that, I'm just going to bring up this one on the screen so we can have a look.
He's playing in 15 minutes, Liam Brody. Okay. So Kozlov beat Frattingello. So there's one qualifier in. It's Kozlov, and Istomin looks like the other one as well. And then we've got either Brody or Jung or Escobedo and Kruger. So no one that amazing, but Liam Brody I think is a really good player, and if he can get in, I probably would fancy him against some of these opposition.
Yeah. I don't think it's the most stacked field in the world, so everybody in this field has a chance by the looks of it. There's the top seeds, like Cam Norrie, not been in great form, so I think any bit's up for grabs. This one, we got obviously the previous finalists there, Korda in the 5th seed. He'll probably be looking to try and go one better this year. But let's go through it.
So I'm going to go. We've got Norrie at the top. I'm going to go Nishioka, Seppi, Korda.
I think I'm going to go Otte. Okay. I'm going to go Gyovchik.
So everything I've not gone. Go on, do Kokkinakis, and then you can have a full suite.
No, I can't because I like Korda. I think he's good here. The Seppi Gyovchik one's really tough. I think Gyovchik's on an awful run.
I think Seppi beats him.
Probably. but I'll
He's
just
gonna
go to be
smash it.
different. I'll go different to you. Tommy Paul, bye through. Query versus a qualifier.
Liam Brody, mate. I'm going to have the qualifier.
Yeah, Query's not filled me with confidence, but if it's not Brody, then he probably beats another, but he's in America.
Okay.
Big Steve is back. Go on, Big Steve. Mate, we got to get Big Steve on the pod at some point. I'll be disappointed.
I'm not that big of a fan of him, so I don't really want to talk to him. It's just you. You're obsessed with him. I don't know what your issue. I don't know what it is.
Man, I love a bit of Big Steve. He's
not for
the
me.
man.
Ever since he beat Alex de Minaur at Wimbledon, I've been upset.
Yeah, I know you were cheering on.
I never
de Minaur.
recovered from that.
I was cheering on Big Steve. I was shouting Big Steve from the rafters. It was the 4th of July. Remember, it was America.
Oh, yeah.
America. Oh, was it Independence Day?
Independence Day.
That's it.
He's struggling with his words.
I was like, America. It was America. It was America.
I'm going to go Jensen Brooksby. I'm going to go Maxime Cressy. I'm going to have Marcus Giron, Thompson, Dimitrov with a bye, Manarino to beat the qualifier, Nakashima, Sock, who's done very well here before, and Riley Opelka with a bye.
I think I'm going to have Sock going out to Altmaier. Sock.
It could happen.
And we go back to the top. Cam Norrie. I'd have him beating Oscar Otte.
Yeah, me too. I'll have Korda beating Seppi.
Yep.
Paul beating the qualifier.
Yep.
Brooksby beating Johnson.
Yep.
Cressy beating Giron. What happened to Cressy, by the way, in the last event? Did he lose to Giron?
Let me just have a quick check. Cheers to Kay for becoming a new member.
Oh, cheers, Kay. Appreciate that. Great to see
to
you in the chat.
Rodionov, he lost to.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know what. Yeah, I feel like Cressy is maybe having a bit of a dip in form, which can happen.
He's gone back down to the challenge.
There was another member who joined us as well, but I don't have the name right now. I'll have a look in a minute and give you a shout out too.
Yeah.
Unless you did it earlier.
No, I didn't. I didn't see it. Sorry. Anyway, Dimitrov, Thompson. Surely Dimitrov. You'd hope. He's torn.
Yeah, I'll go Dimitrov. But it's not that sure. I don't know why you're saying it so convincingly.
Don't know. I just don't think Thompson's on the same level. I'm gonna go. Oh, Manarino Nakashima. That's a real tough one. You got the same?
Yeah.
It's in America. I'll go Nakashima.
I'll go Nakashima as well. And then I'm gonna have Opelka at the bottom.
Yeah. Picks. Good old Riley.
Americans again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Korda Norrie. I'm gonna go Korda to beat Norrie.
I am as well.
I'm gonna have Brooksby beating Paul.
Yeah, I am as well.
Gonna go Dimitrov to beat Cressy.
This is where we differ. I'm gonna have Giron to knock out Dimitrov here.
And then I'm gonna go Nakashima to beat Opelka.
I think I'm doing the same. Yeah, so we've got sort of similar, but with a slight difference in the middle there.
Yep.
So I've got top semi-final, the same as yours. Korda Brooksby. That's really tough, to be honest. I'm going to go Korda, though. It's last year's finalist. Brooksby's in a final at the moment. Would he get all the way through again? Not so sure.
Me too. I'm going to have Korda as well.
Down the bottom, Nakashima, Giron. Who have you got? Nakashima?
I got Dimitrov, Nakashima.
Ooh.
I'm going to have Nakashima in the final. I'm going to go for a Korda Nakashima matchup to settle Delray. I'm pretty confident an American's going to win it this year.
Yeah, it's got a good chance. Let's
a very good chance an American wins.
I'll go different then. I'll go Giron instead of Nakashima, and I'll have Korda Giron in the final. I've got a feeling we're going to have the same winner, though, for some reason.
Yep, I'm going to have Sebastian Korda winning this event in Delray. I like his chances.
Yeah.
And I was always going to do it as well when I saw it.
Yeah, it's a nice draw, I think. So there you go. That's sort
Dark horse.
Well, Giron. Yeah.
Giron. Mate, is Dimitrov a seed? I don't have any numbers in mind.
Third seed he is.
What about Brooksby?
You can have Manarino. Yeah, Brooksby's got no
he's not a seed. There you go. Yeah. Brooksby's my dark horse.
Okay,
Easy as you like.
Nice. Love that. Right.
Sean, there's updating us. Opelka has won that first set in what's the event? Dallas. I couldn't think of the name for a moment. So let's see how Brooksby gets on. I actually want him to win, but doesn't look good at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, that settles Delray. So they're the 3 draw previews we've done. Make sure to enter your brackets. You've got until tomorrow to get them in, but I recommend doing it ASAP. We have over 600 people in our league currently. Best of luck to all of you. We'll be giving shout outs to the winners for these ones. No prizes, but we'll be bringing some prizes back very soon. We're also going to be launching a giveaway for Ashley Barty's racket very soon, which is going to be open to just patrons and members. So, of course, Kay can now enter that as well, which is awesome. Anything else I've missed?
Nothing, mate. I think that's it. Just make sure that you're signed up
Valentine's Day
to
tomorrow, so no podcast, but we'll be back Tuesday for a podcast where we'll be rounding up all of the winners of the previous week's events. So we'll be talking about that Schwartzman, Casper Ruud match, the Opelka match, the Kontaveit one, and all of the others as well. So make sure to join us for that. We'll bring in some sort of news clips in and around as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Good luck in your brackets, and see you guys very soon.
See you then, guys.
And like and subscribe as well.
Don't forget that.
I do.